Real Housewives on the Traitors. 4 Bravo stars competing on new season. A new season of The Traitors features 4 ladies from the Real Housewives franchise. The Traitors 3 streams on Peacock, featuring celebrities competing for part of a $250,000 prize pool. Most players on The Traitors are from reality TV, but several other recognizable faces are in the mix. This is the 3rd season for the U.S. version of The Traitors, and each season has featured several people from hit Bravo shows. Past competitors have included Phaedra Parks from The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Sheree Whitfield from RHOA, Larsa Pippen from The Real Housewives of Miami, Tamra Judge from The Real Housewives of Orange County, and Brandi Glanville from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. 4 new housewives have now traveled to the Scottish Highlands to play a game of deceit. Can one of them emerge as the winner of The Traitors 3? The Traitors 3 features 4 Real Housewives. Below are the 4 ladies from Real Housewives shows who are on this season of The Traitors. Chanel Ayan from The Real Housewives of Dubai, Dolores Catania from The Real Housewives of New Jersey, Dorinda Medley from The Real Housewives of New York City, Robin Dixon from The Real Housewives of Potomac. Will the ladies team up and work together to advance in the game? A Bravo alliance has worked in the past, but sometimes the ladies turn on each other. It also seems likely that one of Chanel, Dolores, Dorinda, and Robin could become a traitor and try to steal the money from everyone else. The season premiere is on Thursday, January 9. 3 episodes are dropped on the premiere date, and a new episode is released each Thursday night after that. Here's a full cast list for The Traitors 3. It features 17 additional players joining the ladies in Scotland. Tom Sandoval from Vanderpump Rules, Chrishell Stause from Selling Sunset, and Sierra Miller from Summer House are just a few people on that list. More reality TV news. Here's an early look at Survivor 48. A new season of the reality competition show was filmed in Fiji, and it's ready for primetime this winter. Big Brother 27 brings back a previous twist. The show's producers have already begun teasing the summer 2025 season. It could get exciting. Dorinda Medley also shared a video of herself in Scotland to help promote the new season of The Traitors. It is posted below. The dimly lit Scottish castle loomed large against the inky sky, its turrets casting jagged shadows on the cobblestone paths below. The air was thick with anticipation as 4 of Bravo's most iconic Real Housewives stepped out of their luxury SUVs, their designer heels clicking against the ancient stone. They had traded the glamour of Beverly Hills, Salt Lake City, and New Jersey for the cutthroat world of The Traitors, a psychological game of strategy, deception, and survival. First to arrive was Teresa Giudice from The Real Housewives of New Jersey, her signature poise unshaken as she adjusted the sparkling tiara perched atop her immaculate updo. Dressed in a floor-length gown that seemed better suited for a charity gala than a game of subterfuge, Teresa's arrival screamed confidence. "They don't know what's coming," she said to the camera, her Jersey accent thick and her eyes steely. "I've dealt with table flippers and backstabbers. This is nothing." Next was Kyle Richards from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, whose entrance was marked by the quiet sophistication of a woman who knew how to navigate drama without breaking a sweat. Her chic leather jacket and combat boots hinted at her readiness to embrace the gritty nature of the competition. As the castle's heavy wooden doors creaked open, Kyle smiled tightly. "I've been in the Beverly Hills Lion's Den for years. If I can handle Lisa Vanderpump's shade, I can handle anything these traitors throw at me." Mary Cosby from The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City followed, her arrival as enigmatic as her persona. Draped in layers of fur and gold, Mary looked like a queen stepping into her kingdom. Her gaze was piercing as she surveyed the castle's eerie ambience. "God told me to be here," she announced to no one in particular, her voice a mix of conviction and whimsy. "And when God speaks, I listen." Finally, Vicki Gunvalson from The Real Housewives of Orange County made her entrance with her trademark exuberance. "Woo-hoo!" she yelled, her voice echoing through the castle's stone walls. Clad in a bright orange blazer that screamed Orange County, Vicky's energy was contagious. I'm here to win, have fun, and show everyone why I'm the OG of the OC. Once inside, the Housewives joined a group of eclectic contestants, a mix of reality stars, social media influencers, and everyday civilians. Host Alan Cumming appeared, his velvet suit and mischievous grin setting the tone for the treacherous game ahead. "Welcome to the Traitors," he began, his Scottish brogue as sharp as the castle's spires. "Here, alliances will be forged, trust will be tested, and betrayal will be your constant companion." As the game commenced, the housewives quickly realized they would need to adapt their Bravo home skills to survive. The first challenge was a physical one, scaling the castle's walls to retrieve golden medallions. Teresa, used to flipping tables but not climbing walls, struggled at first, but her competitive spirit kicked in, and she soon found herself scaling with surprising agility. "I'm stronger than I look," she declared, flashing a triumphant smile. Kyle, ever the strategist, observed her fellow contestants carefully. She noticed who hesitated, who rushed, and who seemed to be playing the long game. "It's all about reading people," she whispered to the camera, "and I've spent years mastering that art." Mary's approach was unorthodox. Instead of climbing, she prayed. Standing at the base of the wall, she closed her eyes and muttered a litany of requests for divine intervention. To everyone's astonishment, a gust of wind dislodged a medallion, sending it tumbling to her feet. "See," she said, holding it up, "faith works." Vicky, meanwhile, turned the challenge into a spectacle. "I'm not just climbing this wall, I'm conquering it," she yelled, her voice carrying across the grounds. Despite a few slips and a lot of shrieking, she managed to secure her medallion. "Whoop-hoo!" she cheered again, high-fiving Teresa. As the days progressed, alliances began to form. Teresa and Vicky bonded over their shared love of family, while Kyle and Mary found common ground in their spiritual beliefs, albeit expressed in vastly different ways. But beneath the surface, suspicion festered. Each night, the Traitors, a group secretly chosen by Alan, met in the castle's candlelit dungeon to plot their next moves. Were any of the housewives among them? The paranoia was palpable. The turning point came during a tense roundtable discussion where contestants voted to banish someone they believed to be a traitor. Kyle, ever the voice of reason, tried to steer the group toward logic. "We need evidence, not emotion," she urged. But Teresa's fiery temper flared when accusations were thrown her way. "You think I'm a traitor?" she yelled, slamming her fist on the table. "I'll show you, traitor." Mary's inscrutable demeanor made her a prime suspect. Her cryptic statements and sudden bursts of laughter left everyone on edge. "Maybe I'm a traitor, maybe I'm not," she said with a sly smile. "That's for you to figure out." Vicky, on the other hand, wore her heart on her sleeve. "I'm too honest to be a traitor," she insisted, tears welling up. But her emotional outbursts made her an easy target for manipulation. In a shocking twist, Teresa orchestrated a daring move during a late-night challenge. Suspecting Kyle of being a traitor, she devised a plan to flush her out. The task involved deciphering an ancient riddle, and Teresa's strategy was to deliberately provide the wrong answer, hoping to see if Kyle corrected her. When Kyle did, Teresa pounced. "I knew it," she shouted. "Only a traitor would know the right answer." But Kyle wasn't a traitor, Mary was. Her quiet manipulation and divine proclamations had kept suspicion at bay for weeks. When her identity was finally revealed in the penultimate episode, the shockwaves reverberated through the castle. "I'm not mad," Mary said, her exit interview equal parts gracious and cryptic. God works in mysterious ways. In the end, it was Kyle who emerged victorious, her blend of strategy, intuition, and diplomacy proving unbeatable. As she stood in the castle's great hall, clutching the $250,000 prize, she reflected on the journey. "This wasn't just a game," she said. "It was a test of character. And I think I passed." Back in their respective Bravo universes, the housewives' time on the Traitors became the stuff of legend. Teresa's fiery outbursts, Vicky's endless woohoos, Mary's divine interventions, and Kyle's calculated moves were recapped, dissected, and magnified by fans and castmates alike. For these four women, the Scottish castle was more than a battleground, it was a stage, and they had all delivered performances worthy of reality TV royalty.